Congratulations to the graduating class of 2020 from your Florida Orchestra.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations of class 2020.
Good morning. As principal of the Boca Ciega High School and on behalf of our school community, I would like to welcome you to the 2020 virtual commencement ceremony for the graduating class of the Boca Ciega High School. I would like to thank the Pinellas County School District Communications Department for their tireless efforts assisting our high school in the development of this virtual program. We all desire to have an in-person celebration, and whether or not that occurs, please enjoy and share the virtual celebration with your family and friends.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
We have several distinguished guests assisting us with this ceremony. Ms. Carol Cook, Pinellas County School Board Chairperson, Dr. Michael Grego, Superintendent, Dr. Derek Cron, Assistant Principal, Mr. Stefan Lane, Assistant Principal, Ms. Deborah Fabrizio, Assistant Principal, Ms. Kathy Vandora, Assistant Principal, Zachary Knapp, Valedictorian of the Boca Ciega High School Class of 2020, Stephanie Capponi, Salutatorian of the Boca Ciega High School Class of 2020. We're excited to have greetings from our Superintendent and School Board Chairperson.
Congratulations, Class of 2020. You did it. This graduation ceremony is unlike any other and is one that will never be forgotten. Your families, friends, and all of us at Pinellas County Schools are overflowing with pride as you reach this tremendous milestone. Every generation and every graduating class faces its own unique challenges, and your class is certainly no exception. And although I know the end of your senior year did not go as expected and many of the traditions of being a senior were altered, I encourage you to acknowledge those losses and then thoughtfully shift your focus to what you have gained as a person and as a class. Because I promise you, no one will ever forget the class of 2020. You learned to quickly adapt to unexpected change and to work, learn, and connect remotely. You gained time management skills and learned how to motivate yourself. And you proved to the world that you are resilient. You have the persistence, initiative, determination, and grit to face life's challenges. And yes, there will be many challenges and joys on the road ahead. Because if there's one thing I can guarantee you, it's that the world is constantly changing. And the only thing you can control is how you adapt and respond to that change. You also learn the importance of giving back to your community. In addition to the thousands of community service hours you completed prior to March, the Pinellas County Schools graduating class demonstrated compassion and generous hearts by making masks and face shields, preparing and providing food, and virtually visiting people in need. I know you will make this world a kinder and better place for future generations to come. And as a class, You've been galvanized together forever by this shared experience that only you and your peers truly understand. Individually and collectively, you are stronger for having experienced this moment in history together. And as your superintendent, know that I am incredibly proud of you. Members of the class of 2020, while this pandemic may have taken away or changed some of your senior year traditions, it could never take away the laughter, the friendship, the memories you've made with your classmates, teachers, and school staff over the past 13 years. You will go on to achieve many, many wonderful things over the course of your lifetime, and this exceptional year will become only one part of your success story. And one day, I hope you look back and realize that this experience has made you a stronger, better person. And finally, always remember that you have excellence inside of you. And some of you may have already found it, and some of you may still be on your journey to identify what that will be. But reaching this milestone is evidence of and a step towards that excellence. So don't ever give up. Discover your gifts and then share them with the world. We're counting on you. The incredible class of 2020. Congratulations and good luck.
Hello, I'm Carol Cook, chairperson for the Pinellas County School Board. It is an honor to have this opportunity to congratulate the class of 2020 on behalf of the entire school board. Although we may not be able to celebrate this milestone in person, nothing can diminish the tremendous pride we have for you. You have worked hard over the past 13 years to get here and have faced unique challenges over the past few months. I am incredibly impressed with you and how you have made the best of a difficult situation. I've heard so many stories about how you've reached out to each other, how you have helped others in the community, and how you have shared your talents. Your strength, creativity, innovation, and heart are an inspiration to me and the entire school district. I must also share my appreciation with all of the parents and family members who have guided our students and supported the school district as we navigated uncharted territory and transitioned to digital learning. Thank you for your flexibility and understanding. Graduates, despite missing out on a traditional senior year events and ceremonies, you are still the class of 2020. You are a class like no other. You have successfully overcome challenges with which no other class has dealt. Your 2020 diploma confirms that you have the knowledge, the skills, and the perseverance to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. We are living in a new world, but this crisis will end, and you will be stronger for it. I know that you will rise to the challenges ahead and do great things. Best of luck, class of 2020. Our district and our community are rooting for you.
Our next speaker is our salutatorian, Stephanie Capponi.
Hello to all the lovely families, teachers, and staff who are hearing this speech, but most importantly, hello to the class of 2020. We finally made it. Writing this speech was actually really difficult. I didn't want it to be like any regular speech. Last year, I actually heard a speech where he referenced Kung Fu Panda. I don't know if I can do as good as that, but I'm going to certainly try. I think that is impossible not to address the current crisis happening. Due to COVID-19, we were not only cut short of our senior year experience, but apparently toilet paper. This matter prevented us from doing the things that made senior year, and most importantly, stopped us from saying our final goodbyes. I can't tell you how much this broke my heart because I felt like I took everything for granted. I know I always said I didn't want to go to school, but this isn't exactly what I meant. However, I realized it wasn't grad bash or prom or really any of that was going to make my high school experience good. It was already the memories that I had already made. I realized that not all of us had the same high school experience, but I hope that we can agree on a few things. Starting off, I know that all of us are going to miss shaking Mr. Vigue's hand every day. I'm going to miss Mr. Lynch talk about his pottery and showing us his favorite songs by Kev Mo. I'm going to miss homecoming weeks and seeing the football players squeeze in tiny little cheerleader uniforms on Gender Bender Day. And as crazy it may sound, I'm going to miss running cross country, which became such a big part of my life. I'm really going to miss laughing every day with my best friends. However, two things I'm not going to miss is waking up at 5 o'clock every morning and standing outside in the hot sun sweating during an alarm because someone burnt a bag of popcorn. I want to take a moment to give recognition to all the people that supported me. Thank you to my family and my mom for putting up with me after every breakdown and believing me after all the times I did not believe in myself. To my grandparents who gave up their lives to help raise me and my sisters and are the reason I was able to make it here. Unfortunately, my grandfather's not able to be with us today, but I know that he's the proudest out of anybody. I want to thank you to all my teachers and staff who do so much, and Mr. Vigue, who once stopped a conversation to help calm me down after having a tough week. You can't tell me that there's a better principal out there. Miss Weeks, who became like family to me and the most amazing mentor, coach, and teacher that helped me face high school. My cross-country team, where I made bonds that I'm never going to forget. And last but not least, thank you to all my friends who made me remember to have some fun. I truly hope that all of you live your best lives and do big things. I strive to be the best versions of yourself you can possibly be. Get what you want in life and don't let anyone or anything stop you from doing that. I want all of you to remain strong during this time of the coronavirus. We didn't work this hard for 4 years to be knocked down. People keep telling me that the biggest thing to pull from this is that this is going to go down in history. So one day we're going to be able to tell our grandchildren that we were the class that survived COVID-19. I personally think that this is a wake-up call. As a society, we need to start having better actions and work even harder for what we lost. It's time to do better and be better. Congrats, class of 2020, and party hard, but when it's safe to do so.
Next will be our valedictorian, Zachary Knapp.
Fellow graduates, parents and families, faculty and staff, today is a day to celebrate the futures of the class of 2020. We have all worked hard to get here today. Some of us are entering the workforce, joining the military, or going to college. It is time to utilize everything we've gained from this experience. Any knowledge, skill, confidence, qualification, or connection we obtained will aid us in our future roles in society. I truly wish that everyone here will be able to find success. I am forever grateful towards my supportive teachers and the friends I have made in these past 4 years. They have enabled me to enjoy my brief time here in high school. Because of the happiness Boca Ciega has brought me, finishing the year at home feels disheartening. I am sure many of you share these sentiments, but I have many fond memories to look back upon, and I hope that this is the same for all of you. To quote Albert Schweitzer, in everyone's life, at some time, our inner fire goes out. It is then burst into a flame by an encounter with another human being. We should all be thankful for those who rekindle our inner spirit. Accordingly, I would like to thank those who have rekindled my inner spirit. To my parents and brother, thank you for supporting me through life in many ways, financially, emotionally, providing advice, and making life overall more enjoyable. Mr. Vigue, thank you for pushing us to achieve our academic potential. Also, thanks for letting us practice our handshakes with you every day in the hallway. Ms. Cooper, thank you for guiding our academic team with the same wisdom that you used on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Mr. Cook, thank you for your enthusiasm in working with us and lifting our spirits in the robotics club. Mr. Bidwell, thank you for encouraging me to join the tennis team, which is some of the most fun I've had in high school. Mr. Vagoa, thank you for making me happy in class through your welcoming attitude and friendly demeanor. Senora Cabo, thank you for helping me build my confidence through your encouraging words. Ms. Kruzmark, thank you for your creative ways of showing data, giving me new ways to think about things. Mr. Lynch, thank you for making a class environment where I can truly feel at home. You will always be my favorite teacher and a great role model. Finally, on behalf of all my fellow graduates, to everyone who has worked to get us here today, from the bottom of our hearts, we thank you.
The Boca Ciega High School staff, your family, and your friends have supported and helped you earn the accomplishment of graduation from high school. Be sure to find creative ways to thank them for their consistent and unwavering guidance that they have continued to provide you as you successfully transition to the next phase of your life. As you embark on this journey, remember two things. First, You can accomplish anything you put your mind and efforts into. And the only person that can prevent you from accomplishing any of your goals is you. Don't get distracted from your goals, and press on through obstacles whenever they arise. Secondly, remember to look back with pride and use this pride and the knowledge you have gained to develop and adjust the future path you take. Take time to reflect on your high school experiences. I wonder what you'll remember most. What will it be? The close friendships you've made? The trusting relationships you have now with our staff? Or perhaps the integrity and loyalty you have developed? Regardless of what impacted you the most, use this to fuel and maintain the positive energy you will need to be inspired and to maximize your full potential. As I reflect on your high school experiences, I can tell you exactly what I'll remember about the Boca Ciega High School class of 2020. The desire you have displayed to resiliently persist when challenged by this COVID-19 pandemic. The honesty and compassion that define you. And most importantly, at least from my perspective, is the social, emotional, and academic confidence you will take with you. To the parents, extended families, and community members, thank you for allowing us to serve you for the last 4 years. Congratulations to the 2020 graduating class from the Boca Ciega High School, and please know that we love you and are proud of you. Thank you.
Mr. Vigue, I certify that our students have met the participation requirements established by the state of Florida and the Pinellas County School Board, and it is with great pride and pleasure that I present to you the Boca Ciega High School's 2020 graduating senior class.
The presentation of diplomas will be conducted by our two assistant principals, Deb Fabrizio and Kathy Vandora.
Zachary William Knapp, NHS, CWMP, summa cum laude, talented 20, valedictorian. Stephanie Teresa Capponi, NHS, CWMP, summa cum laude, talented 20, AP capstone, salutatorian. Selena Lynn Abbott. Kamau Adams Walker. Abrar Asan, fundamental. Saeed Mujahid Al-Assad, fundamental with distinction. Amani Asha Allen, fundamental, NHS, summa cum laude, talented 20. Kaya Sage Allen, CWMP with distinction. Nazira Hadia Allen, fundamental, cum laude. Paige Ann Algier. Angelica Balde Al-Papara, CWMP. Mohammed Shaban Amar. Gracie Andino Asenjo, CWMP. Trinity Nicole Andrews, NHS, CWMP, cum laude, talented 20. Timothy Arlen Anthony, NHS, CWMP, magna cum laude, talented 20. Alexa Nadine Arzola, fundamental. Marquez Austin. Celine Ayaz, cum laude. Margaret Irene Bach, fundamental.
Daniel Jerome Baker, fundamental. Ava Marie Barbosa Acevedo. Eduardo Baseñas Cruz, NHS, CWMP, summa cum laude, talented 20. Zakaria Nabil Bardune, fundamental. Emily Jordan Barnes, NHS, CWMP, summa cum laude, talented 20. Shavasier Precious Barnett. Aileen Bautista Martinez, NHS, CWMP, summa cum laude, talented 20. Kevon Deshawn Beaton. Amy Bevromick, fundamental, magna cum laude, talented 20. Keely Hope Brent. Bibiana Milagro Belora, NHS, fundamental with distinction. Tamara Bendico Oliveras, CWMP, magna cum laude, talented 20. Anya Cyan Miyoko Berry, CWMP with distinction. Ekaterina Tamara Birsch, fundamental, cum laude. Jaquario Jesse Bethune, fundamental. Jordan Blahnik, fundamental. Faith Nicole Blake. Grace Adele Bosvert, CWMP, cum laude, AP capstone. Miracle Addie Lee Bolden, fundamental, cum laude. Tyler Bonneau, NHS, fundamental with distinction.
Amber Ray Bonnell, NHS, with distinction. Keonce Bonner. Jamisha Lamara Booker, fundamental. TNA Nakia Bostic. Elizabeth Rose Bostic, NHS, CWMP, cum laude. Xander Sean Bernand, NHS, fundamental, summa cum laude, talented 20, AP capstone. Montrell Danelle Boyd. Deasia Talicia Bradford, NHS, fundamental, magna cum laude, talented 20. Isaiah Joseph Brandt, with distinction. Soleil Nikita Brathwaite, summa cum laude, talented 20. Krista Lynn Brayton, cum laude. John Tavia Robbie Lee Bristol. Tasha Shanae Brooks, fundamental. Brent Allen Brown, NHS, fundamental, cum laude, talented 20. Dylan Edward Gleason Brune, with distinction. Leonida Budo, NHS, cum laude, talented 20. Kiesha Makiria Bullard. Ajane Nakia Bunch, fundamental. Aaliyah Lula Faith Burke Garrett, fundamental.
Tyrese Jovan Burton. Zuriel Zacchaeus Butler. Dontavius Dermaine Bird, fundamental. Sophia Cabrero, with distinction. Honesty Shania Canyon, fundamental. Richard Allen Campbell, fundamental, with distinction. David Carter. Cardasia Kaysen. Desharia Kaysen. Caitlin Cheyenne Cease. Vincent Chenko, fundamental. Elena Grace Olas Sherman, with distinction. Christopher David Chilmaza, fundamental. John Paul Chikowski. Shamara Lamira Clark. Kadari Jade Andrea Simone Cole Bandy. Brianna Colton. DJ Collins. Maximus Alexander Cook. Isha Coombs, NHS, with distinction, summa cum laude, talented 20.
Samari Cooper. Gianna Lada Costa, fundamental. Giovanni Lewis Costa, fundamental, with distinction. Cora Lee Covington. Stacy Cross. Kalia Alexis Culler, fundamental. Jordan Dameron Turner. Kiera Nashay Daniels. Erica Shanae Darling. Caleb Austin DeCarlo Davis, with distinction. Cameron Tyrone Davis. Denasia Renee Davis. Keondrick Marquell Davis. Tara Leanne Davis, fundamental. Vidad Delic, fundamental. Lukens Chandler Dennis, NHS, CWMP, magna cum laude, talented 20. Faith Dennis, fundamental. Tavon Ahmad Dennis. Lindsay Renee Deersing, fundamental with distinction. Christina Dixon, cum laude, CWMP.
Jakaria Dodson. Julian Isaiah Doughton. Jaden Benjamin Douglas Sciandra, cum laude. Evan Patrick Drunowski, with distinction. Stephanie Gabriela Duarte Santiago, NHS, CWMP, magna cum laude, talented 20. Brennan Michael Dubois, NHS, fundamental. Jackson Matthew Duncan, fundamental. Sophia Jeanette Duncan, fundamental. Amani Nicole Elias, CWMP, cum laude, AP capstone. Zoe Raleigh Erickson, fundamental. Matthew George Evans, magna cum laude. Prince Evans. Madi Fayez, fundamental, cum laude. Stephanie Fernandez, with distinction. Ernasia Nafisa Fields, CWMP, with distinction. Cameron Fisher Purnell, fundamental, cum laude. Jacob David Fitzgerald. Nadzumi M. Flores, NHS, summa cum laude, talented 20. Holland Elizabeth Floyd, fundamental, with distinction. Thomas Robert Foose, fundamental.
Joshua Andrew Fortney, fundamental. Omar Yaha Fudali. Evie Joelle Frank, NHS, fundamental, summa cum laude, talented 20, AP capstone. Austin Hunter Fry, fundamental. Brooke Marie Gabbard, fundamental. Jacob Andrew Gaines, fundamental. Alexandria Evan Garcia, NHS, cum laude, AP capstone. Jeremiah Sohn Garcia with distinction. Millian Aaliyah Garrett, CWMP, cum laude. Sydney Tamia Gibson, fundamental. Dexter Lamar Gilbert, fundamental. Camila Gennarte. Luna Gennarte, fundamental. Jared Christopher Gleaton. Naravia China Elise Glenn, fundamental. Kayla Lauren Goldberg, NHS, fundamental, magna cum laude, talented 20. Yamilet Gonzalez Moreno. Clarice Autumn Gooding with distinction. Elijah Goslin, fundamental. Ariana Renee Graham, fundamental.
Ian Xavier Graham, fundamental. Latoya Graham. Q. Devonte Grant. Jalen Legarius Green. Asbiana Alani Green, fundamental with distinction. Samantha Grimaldo, NHS, CWMP, cum laude, talented 20. Isa Gross. Andrew Casey Gredich. Gwyneth Nicole Gredich. Paola Christina Ginape Inciarte, NHS, fundamental, cum laude, talented 20, AP capstone. Jashayla LaShawn Hadley. Tamira Crystalline Hadley, NHS, CWMP, cum laude. Deasia Nicole Hagan, fundamental with distinction, AP capstone. Hannah Caitlin Harrell, fundamental. Jakayla Raquel Harris, with distinction. Justice Soleil Harris, NHS, summa cum laude, talented 20, AP capstone. Haley Marie Harrison, fundamental with distinction. Ariel Lindries Hart. Julius Philip Hawkins, fundamental. Tierra Kizah A. Hazelwood, CWMP.
Caitlin Ann Helton. Janae Michelle Henderson, CWMP, cum laude. Javerin Moses Henderson. Odalis Hernandez, Fundamental, cum laude, talented 20. Dontre Alfred Hibbert. Olayla Noel Hinson, CWMP with distinction. Vicki Quinn Ho, NHS, CWMP, summa cum laude, talented 20. Joshua Hobbs. Colin Stafford Holcomb. Samia Denise Holloway. Thomas James Hoskinson, fundamental with distinction. Travion Jair Howard, NHS, CWMP, cum laude. Kevin Alexander Hurtado. Rondane Hilton. Elvira Jessica Islamovic, fundamental. Destiny Carmen Jackasol, fundamental. Cedria Ariel Jackson, NHS, CWMP, summa cum laude, talented 20. Jari Deshaun Jackson, fundamental with distinction. Brianna Jackson Monroe, CWMP.
Evan Jocks, NHS, CWMP, summa cum laude, talented 20. Mia Annabella Jakubik, CWMP, cum laude, talented 20. Carly Rose James, NHS, CWMP, summa cum laude, talented 20. Jennifer Jean Charles, CWMP. Derek Jenkins, cum laude. Patrick Anthony Jenkins, fundamental. Jakaya Monique Johnson, fundamental with distinction. Keyshawn Z. Johnson. Culin Alexander Johnson, NHS, fundamental, summa cum laude, talented 20. Myasia L. Johnson. Sierra Rashana Johnson, CWMP. Patrick Devon Luke Jones. Norie Tamaria Jordan, fundamental. Samuel Chaska Joseph. Moxus Caritis, fundamental, summa cum laude, talented 20. Tala Kanda, fundamental, summa cum laude, talented 20. David Kenneth Kemp. McKenna Elizabeth Kerrigan, fundamental with distinction. William Lyle Kinder. Amaya Monet King, CWMP, magna cum laude, talented 20.
Antavius Kirkland. Lionel Jalyn Knight. Alana Rebecca Kasharek, CWMP, summa cum laude, talented 20. Catherine Grace Coster, fundamental with distinction. Austin Kenneth Laporte. Chloe Jill Lambert. Kaylee Jean Lambert, NHS, cum laude. Jonathan Lewis Lampley, fundamental. Rihanna Landers. Julie Langford. Zoe Renee La Picarella, fundamental with distinction. Caitlin Amber Latragna, fundamental. Tasia Layer. Kaya Denise Lehman Williams, NHS, CWMP, summa cum laude, talented 20, AP capstone. Savannah Susan Lee, summa cum laude, talented 20. Tristan Marie Lehigh, NHS, CWMP, summa cum laude, talented 20. Julio Cesar Leon, cum laude. Jalea Kishi Naya Lester. LaRob Lee Lethand, fundamental. Amaje Livingston, NHS, fundamental, cum laude.
Jacob Campos Lone, fundamental, cum laude, AP capstone. Dominique Perrione Long. Janaya Nari Long, CWMP with distinction. Haley Marie Lopez, fundamental, cum laude. Isabella Estrella Lopez. Emily Elizabeth Love, fundamental, summa cum laude, talented 20. Lasharia Moy Lovett, CWMP. Katen Rose Lowe, fundamental with distinction. Brandon Luna with distinction. Christian Jimmy Lee Lynn. Paige Marie Morata, NHS, fundamental, summa cum laude, talented 20, AP capstone. Madison Rain Marshall, fundamental. Hannah Elizabeth Martin, NHS, fundamental, summa cum laude, talented 20, AP capstone. Brianna Elisa Matias, CWMP, cum laude. Trayvon Malik McBride. Abigail Deanne McCarthy, fundamental, summa cum laude, talented 20. Jamaris Jaden McCrae. Joseph Bernard McCrae, CWMP. Jake McGee, cum laude. Tatiana Marie McGinty, CWMP, summa cum laude, talented 20.
Braylon Connor McHugh with distinction. Keasia McKenzie. Ethan Wayne McKnight. Lexus Leah McRoberts with distinction. Tatiana Nicole Meadows, fundamental. Emmanuel Price Myers, fundamental. DeMarco Miller, fundamental. Haley Deneen May Miller. Kyla Ebony Miller, NHS, CWMP, magna cum laude, talented 20. Quante Daniel Miller. Aaliyah Nicole Mitchell. Michael Jarrell Mongo, CWMP, cum laude. Ashanti Shanice Mero, fundamental with distinction. Cameron Audrey Mosler, CWMP, cum laude, talented 20. Destiny Shanta Mullins. Sebastian Franz Myrtle. Lisa Marie Nelson. Chloe May Napinski with distinction. Anthony Nettles. Mia Janasia Newsom with distinction.
Keanu Elijah Newton. Omara Karen Obus, NHS, CWMP, summa cum laude, talented 20. Cameron James Olsky, fundamental. Abigail Louise O'Neill. Trinity Sanasha O'Neill, fundamental. Dominique Jade O'Quinn, NHS, CWMP, cum laude. Savion Lee Owens. Micaiah Jernay Parker, NHS, CWMP, cum laude. Jessica Pesos Peña. Christopher Lorenzo Pate, Fundamental. Carmen Angelica Perez, NHS, Summa Cum Laude, Talented 20, AP Capstone. Daniel Perez. Janasia Janae Perry, CWMP. Isaiah Dale Perche, Fundamental. Tabria Nadine Peterson, Fundamental. Lindsay Renee Petrak, CWMP. Manon Kathleen Pigeon, Fundamental. Nathan Pierre Quiros Lee Poinsett, Cum Laude. Zyquil Polhill. Logan Gale Porter, Fundamental with Distinction.
Jada Elena Presley, Fundamental. Benjamin Jeffrey Pridemore, CWMP, Cum Laude. Maverick Vincent Priest. Denaya Quarnice Pugh, Fundamental. Dane Fisher Radozovich, Fundamental. Kelsey Dorothea Ramsberger, CWMP. Denavia Kamaya Rawls Miley, NHS, CWMP, Magna Cum Laude, Talented 20. Samaria Ashanti Mikhail Raymond, NHS, CWMP, Magna Cum Laude, Talented 20. Alanis Eileen Ricondo Rivera, CWMP, Magna Cum Laude, Talented 20. Brooke Catherine Reed, NHS, Magna Cum Laude, Talented 20. Trinity Reed, Magna Cum Laude, Talented 20. Destiny Lachey Register, Fundamental with Distinction, AP Capstone. Maya Grace Reisman, Fundamental. Dylan Lawrence Renner, Fundamental. Graether Ray Gonzalez, CWMP with Distinction. Alana Joy Rivera, NHS, CWMP, Summa Cum Laude, Talented 20. Terrell Allen Robinson, Fundamental. Ian Carlos Rodriguez Mayall, Fundamental. Xavier Daniel Rodriguez. Judy Lynn Rosa, Fundamental.
Justin Luis Rosa. Leandre Rose. Alexandra Salazar, cum laude. Merlette Alani Salazar Ortiz, CWMP, cum laude, talented 20. Timothy B. Sanders, fundamental. Tiffany Elise Santiago, CWMP. Devin Luis Sorry, fundamental. Asia Diara Saxton, fundamental. Lauren Nicole Schmidt, CWMP, magna cum laude, talented 20. Mark Aaron James Schulman, CWMP. Selena Ivy Rose Cinta, NHS, CWMP, summa cum laude, talented 20. Aaliyah Sasha K. Scott, fundamental. Antonia Leona Scott, CWMP, cum laude. Denario Micaiah Scott. Deasia Lanice Scott. Rontonio Demetis Scott, fundamental, AP capstone. Tyasia Shakara Keziah Scott, NHS, CWMP, summa cum laude, talented 20. Erica Brianna Say, fundamental, cum laude, AP capstone. Jahim Malik Shabazz, fundamental. Alana Sierra Shakespeare, CWMP, cum laude.
Eddie Lee Sharp. Nathan Richard Sherrod, fundamental with distinction. Aubriana Lakira Shavers, CWMP, cum laude. Jasmine Nicole Shedrick, NHS, fundamental, summa cum laude, talented 20, AP capstone. JC Love Sheely, fundamental, cum laude. Lucky Nathaniel Sheely, fundamental. Jagger William Silva, fundamental. Nyela Silverni Ella Mae Simmons. Shyla Takeshia Simon, CWMP. Justin Donovan Singh, summa cum laude, talented 20. Wesley Everett Sky. Jervarish Rashad Small. Asia Monet Smith. Cleaters Smith. Deja Lee Smith, fundamental. Darius Alicia Smith, fundamental. Destiny Eliza Smith. Ramon Sean Smith. Ramaya Marie Smith, fundamental. Rick James Smith.
Nicholas Soto. Taylor J. St. Cyr, NHS, summa cum laude, talented 20. Sadrina LaFay St. Germain, fundamental. Avalon Elizabeth Staley, CWMP. Tanaya Deanna Starling. Robert Daniel Stevens, fundamental. Aaliyah Stewart. John Mitchell Stovall, fundamental. Matthew Thomas Strong, fundamental, magna cum laude, talented 20. Adriana Sapraya Stewart, NHS, CWMP, summa cum laude, talented 20. Dwayne Tyree Sutton. Sierra Alexandria Sweezy. Amira Saeed. Louis Seguret Tamayo, fundamental. Ashante Janae Taylor, fundamental. Malaysia Nicole Tiert, NHS, fundamental, cum laude. Ezekiel Tejeda. Manaya Carrie Lynn Terry. Sabrina Lee Thomas. Corinthian Lamont Thompson, fundamental.
Jalen Thompson, fundamental, cum laude. Kaylin Trinae Thompson, NHS, CWMP, summa cum laude, talented 20. Malachi Tice. Lene Gail Tolles, CWMP, with distinction. Maxie Janfrey Turner, fundamental, cum laude. Michaela Lee Turner, CWMP, magna cum laude, talented 20. Alexis Urbano Rivera, fundamental. Elaine Casey Varadi. Victoria Andravina Vichurko. Pedro Jose Villa Ligazuma, NHS, CWMP, summa cum laude, talented 20. Deasia Charnay Vincent, fundamental. Tram Fong Thi Vo, CWMP. Noel Ani Volpe, Fundamental. Denver Wagner. Hollis Walker. Lillian Quinn Walker, CWMP. Toby Stone Wall, summa cum laude, talented 20. Deontay Dewan Walls, fundamental with distinction. Donquan Marcel Ware, CWMP. Michelle Warren, CWMP.
Teresa Marie Warren, with distinction. Jason Dwayne Washington. Robert Anthony Watson, NHS, fundamental, summa cum laude, talented 20. Sean Watts, fundamental. Araya Lene Webb, fundamental. Rashad Jamal Welch. Rebecca Rose Welch, NHS, fundamental, summa cum laude, talented 20. Nathan Thomas West, fundamental with distinction. Charnice Renee Denise White, NHS, CWMP, cum laude. Eamon J. Whitehead, fundamental, magna cum laude, talented 20. Brianna Whitehurst, CWMP, magna cum laude, talented 20. Marion Wilborn. Aaliyah Marie Wilkerson, with distinction. Imani Denise Wilkerson. Brianna Lee Williams, cum laude, talented 20. Deshauna Ashante Williams. DeAndre Demetrius Williams. Dernisha Lane Williams, fundamental with distinction. Elijah Joseph Williams, fundamental, cum laude. Janasia Williams.
Janisha Williams. Jaqua Dijon Williams, fundamental. Mitheron Mushan Williams. Sarah Ann Wilson. Savion Antonio Wilson. Dominic Gerard Wimbush, fundamental with distinction. Robert Jacob Wolf. Morgan Grace Wood, NHS, CWMP, summa cum laude, talented 20. Amara Labria Woods, CWMP. Shatori Lanesha Woods. Kaylee Yoho. Giovanna Idella Ziegler. Dylan Charles Zemetkis. Sarah Zayad. Braun Michael Zimmerman, NHS, Fundamental, Summa Cum Laude, Talented 20.
Seniors, the moving of your tassels signifies your commencement. At this time, please move your tassels from right to left. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Boca Ciega High School graduating class of 2020. Please join me in congratulating our students.